What's going on, everyone? How's it going?
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
What's up, John?
Got the Saturday evening AMA crew ready to go. Figured we'd give it like maybe 30 seconds more to let people hop in. Elon, can you record this if you're not already, please?
Yep, I did.
Awesome. Thanks. How's everyone doing?
Good. We're doing good.
Doing good. How are y'all?
We're doing great.
I love it. Doing all right. Just came off a insanely busy week, but you know, it is what it is. All right, cool. I figure we could get started. Yeah, Elon and I can give a few updates, and then we can open it up for questions. Update on the DApp. So I'm still hopeful that we'll have DApp progress going well. We have like final designs. Now it's really just on the dev team, which is making good progress. I'm still hopeful that we'll have availability for the mods next week. It won't be Monday or Tuesday. The dev team, they live in Belarus and they have some holiday or something on Tuesday, but still hopeful that mods will be able to take a look like next week. So we'll see, but I mean, we're making good progress. I mean, deeper we get into it, the more excited I am. Again, I just like software and stuff. So anyways, yeah, things are going well. We have mobile design, desktop design, like we're, I think, in a good place there. Just a matter of getting functionality out. Yeah, it kind of overarching though. I mean, it definitely looks like BSC market is pumping. So I think we're like down to start spending some money and really getting this thing going. I haven't yet today, but I'm gonna reach out to our best friend Bitmart Jim and try to get things going on Bitmart. Like Bitmart activity is way up. So I think Bitmart is still the next best exchange for us to get listed on. We're going to make sure that they can support our tokenomics. They have a good US presence. They have an app. Like it's the right move. So yeah, we're going to get that going ASAP and see how quickly we can get going there. So we want to try something new out, which we'll roll out like after this AMA, like pretty soon after, and we'll see how it goes. So we want to do a giveaway for some telescopes and through Amazon. So like, yeah, we're kind of like, let's just say testing something out that could have like bigger implications. We'll see. And yeah, basically it's a giveaway. You'll go buy it. We'll reimburse you with Wenmoon Plus. And yeah, like basically you're kind of getting a free telescope plus some Wenmoon. So basically what we'll do 15 telescopes a day, and we'll just do like a daily drop. Definitely open to feedback, but we'll do it at different times. So you'll have to be watching the chat. We'll say, all right, first 15 people to sign up today get this telescope and some Wenmoon, and all the instructions will be in there, and we'll release the full instructions when we do the kind of like daily drop. And we'll start off with the telescope. We'll do this for like 15 days. And yeah, just see how it goes. And maybe we're talking about, may have some other products lined up as well for these kind of like giveaway drops. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just another way to add some excitement, get some free stuff out there, get some Wenmoon out to people. And yeah, just try something a little bit different that might have some like bigger, kind of more long-term implications. So yeah, so more like, again, we'll do the first drop tonight, sometime soon after. Just want to make sure that we have all the like sign up stuff ready to go. And so we're going to try this for people that don't even live in the US. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. might not go super smooth. I think it will, but if there's anything that comes up, please let us know. This is just something that we want to try to get some kind of excitement going, and we'll be doing this daily, assuming everything goes well. Let's see, what else, Elon?
So I know some of you have been asking about the designer, the graphic designer that we have. She was sending me some stuff, so I had her go back and kind of restart with some different concepts that I gave her. So she's going back and working on those. So hopefully she comes back and has more, more what we're looking for. They don't work on the weekends, so it's kind of hard to get with her like right now, like on the weekend, and see what's going on with it. But hopefully Monday we have better designs, because the ones that she was giving us just weren't that good. And then we'll go from there, and we might just have to request someone else. And then
what about donations? Any update on the donations?
Yeah, so we're still working through the this like paperwork that we have to fill out for to be able to do the charitable donation. The guy sent it over yesterday, and then he has to send one more thing over, and so we're just waiting on him. But he'll probably send that to me on Monday as well. And then so yeah, that should be it for the donation.
I have a question, Case.
Hey, what's up?
A lot of people are asking, well, I just joined like 2 minutes ago, regarding the DApp release. You said, so there's going to be the beta will be releasing this week?
Yeah, so I gave an update at the beginning. So we're making good progress. Like I personally haven't seen I missed the meeting with the dev team on yesterday because I had other meetings for my day job or whatever. So we have a sync meeting on Monday. So I haven't gotten to like mess with it yet. So I'm still hopeful that you guys, like the mods, will be able to mess around with it next week. But I haven't seen it yet, so I know it's not like ready enough for the mods. And then they have a holiday on Tuesday, so we'll see. But I know that they're making good progress. I mean, I'm talking with them every day. Designs are done. So yeah, so like I still don't have like a guaranteed date, but I'm hoping this week the mods will be able to mess with it.
Okay, and when do you guys plan on ramping up the marketing for the DApp? Like the mods were suggesting, even the community, that we should start the marketing, I don't know, like a couple of days before you release it. Because like right now, I know we're holding the fort, right? But like we can only hold the fort for so long.
Barry.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? Yeah, so we talked about that. Like it feels like the whole BSC market's kind of like turning around. So feels like it's worth kind of us starting to spend some money. So like, yeah, we're gonna get going on Bitmart listing and start getting aggressive on marketing again.
Sorry, I wasn't here when you started, so I don't know if you've addressed that already.
Classic Barry.
No, I'm actually outside right now, so let me just chime in.
Dude.
Questions. Yeah, sorry about that.
No.
That's fine.
You're good. Yeah. So like, I mean, we want to start stepping up, kind of just marketing overall for Wenmoon. We want to push the Bitmart listing, start just getting more aggressive with marketing, and that like I'm hoping that we can get some momentum kind of like now essentially we're gonna do this other kind of like giveaway which we'll have more details on, and like we'll be doing this daily, so there'll be kind of like this daily giveaway drop, and like there might be multiple things that we start doing some giveaways on just to like build hype. We're testing something out that could have like bigger implications, which might be kind of exciting. We'll just see how it goes though. It's an experiment. Always trying to do new stuff to get some growth, and and then like we'll start marketing the DApp. DApp will roll out. So I'm hoping we can just like keep this momentum and have a few things like really lined up. One thing is that like it will be very important, the timing of the release of the DApp and how we're marketing it. what I don't want to have happen is like I just want to make sure the DApp is like really good when we start marketing it, so that people don't come in and say, oh, there's not that much functionality, or oh, this isn't that valuable yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like basically the marketing of the DApp will be pretty dependent on what the mods think, like what the community starts to think in the beta. And they're like, yeah, this is good enough for us to start pushing tomorrow. Like, I don't want to say, yeah, DApp is releasing on like, you know, let's just say whatever, May 15th. I don't even, and like, it still needs some more work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disappoint on the date. Like that part is so important, because if we miss first impression on the DApp, then it's going to be harder to kind of overcome essentially. But we'll definitely have a nice run up for the DApp, and we'll do like, you know, we'll see how it plays out. Like we might do soft launch and then like really go hard, or maybe, you know, it's good enough right off the bat and we'll have a hard launch. But I just want to make sure that we just really execute that well. You know, even if it takes like a week extra or whatever, like it's way better to have a good, really strong launch than to like rush something out the door and then we're trying to play catch up, you know? So yeah, I mean, mods, you guys will know first when it's ready to start messing around with.
Okay, I have another question regarding the DApp. So you know how we know like the like basically the meme and the shitcoin wave is not gonna last for too long. Eventually, it's gonna like calm down. So will your DApp be adaptable for like coins such as Ethereum or BNB or like Bitcoin, or is it only made for tokens on the BSC smart chain?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. So I think that it's pretty likely that, you know, the meme coins definitely like see a significant drop in attention and popularity. Like I don't think that tokens, so on other chains, like on an Ethereum chain, on BSC, like I don't think those will die completely. Like I think what will happen is the meme coins will have a lot less activity, but I think that real projects will always be here. I mean, it's just too easy to launch on BSC and build like a real project versus having your own blockchain and everything that kind of comes with that to support that. So like, yeah, I mean, it's if things are going well, like I think that it definitely makes sense for us to build to support like these coins. But I mean, I don't like, we'll make iterative decisions of what's the next best benefit. Is it to build the next tool, so like X-Ray, or does it make more sense for us to go build to support things like Doge and Bitcoin and Ethereum and so forth? So yeah, we'll see. Honestly, it'll be based on community feedback. Like I'm a very iterative person, as I've said before. Like whatever the customers are asking for is the kind of direction that we'll take. And it's hard to know exactly what that will be right now, you know?
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, just wanted to open it up to questions. Like I think we're feeling good about kind of where the market's at and kind of the overall direction. We feel like if we're spending money, we're going to see a nice return from it in terms of like, you know, growth in the project. So it's, you know, pretty much time to start hitting the marketing and let's start seeing those gains. I mean, we've seen some like pretty impressive, you know, projects that dropped 80% and went up 10x in 2-3 days. Like that's what I'm hoping we'll be able to see here. Like especially if we can time up some of these things like exchange, some of these giveaways that we're doing, and then DApp, like could have a really, really nice run up hopefully here. Awesome. And I mean, if anybody has questions, cool. If not, like absolutely hats off to the mods. I mean, these guys are like just absolutely insane. I think we owe them quite a bit here. So, you know, kudos to you guys. Snaps, claps, whatever you guys like. You know, round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. You know, go get yourself some ice cream. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, hopefully all the hard work really pays off with these Wenmoon games we're about to get.
Okay. I actually had another question too. Um, was there any follow up on the audit, the Certic audit, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, the Certic audit. I mean, I think I don't. So we have the paperwork like ready to go to do it. So I thought we were gonna have to do the Certic audit to get on Bitmart, but Bitmart's like, I don't know, CTO or whatever went through the project themselves and approved it. So like, yeah, I guess Elon and I mean, we were talking kind of all day about strategy, but yeah, we need to figure out where, because it's like 15K. So is the 15K best spent on Certic? Like, I haven't seen a ton of people like, I guess, questioning. Yeah, I mean, if we think we're gonna get the best bang for our buck on a Certic audit versus like, I don't know, another exchange or some marketing, like,
I think what you should do is do a community poll. Should we spend the 15K on the Certic audit, or should we use that funds for a different exchange? Because
Yeah.
I think the Certic audit should help get more people in here. Because the other audit, the one you guys did, a lot of people are not too fond of that.
Yeah.
So people are really hoping well, you can always ask the community, like, do a poll, like, oh, which one should we do, a Certic or should we go on next exchange? And looking from the past, going on exchanges hasn't favored us too well lately. So maybe switching it up might,
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, my hope is that D-Box was kind of like we still yeah, that still just blows my mind how that's played out so far. But yeah, I hope the B-Box like scenario was kind of like a corner case that went off. But I guess that's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, we'll do a poll. I mean, we're gonna do a Certic audit at some point. It's really just about timing. So yeah, I mean, if we think that's gonna give us like give investors like confidence to come in, like that's totally cool. Again, like I've seen a couple run-ups this week that were spurred by people getting on like Whitebit, for example. I saw Bitmart example. So yeah, I mean, we're not afraid of the Certic audit. Like I think we're in a really good place. Like you guys have seen the code. Like it's very similar to a bunch of the projects out there. As I've said before, it's a lot more of what you do with the contract, not the actual code that the contract is sitting on. Like Android operating system is a fork of other code, so it's like it's not. And in general, rugs don't happen because of like the code or whatever. It's much more of like the devs like holding LP tokens or holding a big wallet and then just like selling out. Like they just pumped it to sell out or whatever. So anyways, yeah, we'll do the Certic audit. We need the Certic audit to get on some exchanges. It's just kind of convenient that we don't for Bitmart, but yeah.
Okay, do you have any like roadmap or you can do in the future for marketing, or like any idea how you're gonna market this, like any plan behind it, or is it just like, all right, YouTube, TikTok, some Twitter? And if that's the case, then don't you think when you do those type of marketing, like, yeah, we get that initial wave of investors coming in, but obviously it's followed by a dump. Some people they're holding a bag right now, they're waiting for like oh, we let it go back up. We're gonna can't wait to sell it. So yeah, how do you counter that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. It's like I think so. We want to see how this like giveaway kind of thing does, and like I said, we might have like a handful of others. It's just kind of like an interesting experiment. I mean, like what we've seen working. I mean, we've seen like just simple kind of like Reddit. It can be pretty powerful. I mean, like Pancakeswap is like this basically this fork of Pancakeswap, and I mean, last week they had like 25,000 users on the actual platform, which is like pretty impressive. If we were able to do that with our DApp, within 2-3 weeks, like I think that'd definitely be a win. So yeah, like we have discussed going back to some of the influencers that have helped kind of promote us in the past, and we can do that. I just want to make sure that like it's not just a quick run up and then a quick sell off. Like I want to make sure that we have really the roadmap that gets people excited. The exchanges, the CERTIC audit, the DApp. Like once we have those lined up and have some like at least dates or rough dates on, then we have something that we can kind of get investors like focused on. Hey, we're running up right now, but like growth is going to happen at this point, at this point, at this point. And now everybody has something that they're kind of like focused on. It's not just like a quick like, oh, we got to pump because this influencer with 20K followers or whatever promoted it and some of them hopped in, but everybody's sold off. So I mean, yeah, like we're talking about it today. We'll have a little, we'll put together more of a roadmap on that, at least for the next like few weeks. I think we have some, like I'm hoping we have some good stuff that we can really get some good run up on with the DApp coming out here real soon, and the marketing that we'll be doing around that, the exchange, and we'll see what this giveaway does.
I think
Another,
I think you should hit up some, like YouTubers that are actually like that have a good following, and you explain to them what exactly you're gonna do, and they can, you can get some good investors from there.
Yeah, I feel like the DApp will be really helpful for that, because like right now we're a meme coin like everybody else, and we have like a ton of growth potential. I mean, we've already been 10x from here basically, and so I mean the growth potential, like a lot of projects that drop and then run sideways have these nice run ups again, and like I'm seeing it happen right now. So yeah, I agree that there's significant growth potential, but it's a lot more powerful going to these influencers and saying, hey, like we're not a meme coin, we're actually a utility token, and here's like what we just released, like you should help us promote this to your audience. Like I think using influencers to help us promote the DApp is going to be a lot more powerful than just promoting the speculative, hey, this could go up kind of thing,
Yeah. Another thing with that is once we actually have the DApp out and we have some feedback on it, we can reach out and try to get like articles written on some of these like websites. I know a lot of people go and they read on like CoinDesk or etc. Like all these websites. So we can look to get just like short articles written about like this new DApp, or kind of if we roll out X-Ray soon, like this suite of dApps. And so I think that'll help a lot too. I know there's a lot of people out there constantly researching, even off of kind of like the meme pages. And so, once we have positive feedback on that, that's another way we can bring in more solid and long-term investors as well.
Thanks for the questions, Barry. Anybody have anything else? Yeah, sorry guys about the we wanted to do an AMA this week, but I had meetings every single night for my day job. It was pretty wicked this week actually. So yeah, we'll do it more than once a week moving forward. This week was just really tough.
And I have one question I want to ask you. I know I'm also in a few tokens that are doing something similar to you. Like I think, but at the pace right now, you'll be the first one out. Well, because the other ones just started. But
what's up, Barry? All right, cool. John, did you have something?
I actually had a few questions coming on, but when you started, it actually just all disappeared. Like, because you kind of answered it. I was going to ask questions about should we start marketing and stuff, and then you started speaking about how the BSC market is improving, so you actually want to spend money and try listing on exchanges, which is good. So that kind of took out quite a few questions, and then Barry asked quite a few questions as well. But there's some other questions that I'll probably ask in the mod AMA.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, if you think anything would be,
I think
Yeah.
if it's for the community, you should just ask it here so that the people know too, right?
yeah,
Specifically for the mods. But I think even if I know some of you guys are like, oh, you guys don't want to address the questions, just ask the question. Like, we put money in this. Just ask them away right now. Just press them right now.
Yeah, okay, well, so basically, so we started off with 2 exchanges and they weren't successful, and they're obviously not completely, you guys are not to blame for it. But going forward, what are some things that we are going to do that are different to ensure that the same problems don't arise? For example, I'm not sure what happened with B-Box. Was it a misunderstanding or something? Like, what can we do different moving forward to ensure that whenever we list on new exchanges, this issue won't happen again, these issues, because it looks bad to investors when, the exchanges don't work out, even though it's not entirely our fault.
yeah. I guess I would challenge the notion that like Hotbit didn't work out. I mean, prior we had such a strong run up for the Hotbit listing. I mean, we went from 4 mil market cap to like 150 mil market cap in like 4 days or something like that, 4 or 5 days, and like we dropped like quite substantially on 420, but like every single token that had a decent valuation but also dropped on 420. So like I don't think that and we are now sitting higher than we were prior to Hotbit. So like I think that while we didn't sustain the valuation that we saw kind of getting up to Hotbit, we are in a better place because of Hotbit. And had there not have been this entire kind of market drop, again, go look at SafeMoon, Elongate, Safe Mars, like there's plenty of other projects, all that dropped on 420. So like, I don't think that's a function of, anything that we could have done, anything that didn't work out necessarily with Hotbit. The B-Box thing I agree, has definitely been like overall just a disaster. I think that we should have waited to release on B-Box when the market was in a little bit of a better place. And the actual release of B-Box has also not been good, as you've seen. I think that we'll fix the B-Box issue. Like I just don't understand why there has been this liquidity issue with our token and that has taken so long to fix. So yeah, like, and then also in terms of like, the reason why we went with B-Box wasn't because we thought this was, kind of like the greatest exchange. It was an exchange that we could get listed on pretty quickly, that has good transaction volume and didn't cost a ton of money. And I think that I guess you get what you pay for, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like B-Box cost us like 16 grand essentially, plus we had to provide some liquidity. Whereas, Bitmart is going to cost us now like 50 grand plus liquidity. Hotbit was, I want to say all in like 30 or 35K. So like, I guess you get what you pay for. So and like, again, looking around at other projects is like, you see strong performance, both pre and post, these exchanges. I think that we had a bad example with B-Box though. It's a fair question for sure.
Yeah. No, as I said, I don't blame you guys at all for the Hotbit. It was just the B-Box one. I wanted to just make sure that, whatever might have gone wrong, whatever misunderstanding happened, like, like what could we do to make sure that doesn't happen again? But thank you for that answer. So, okay, so let me just ask you the next one. So everyone's excited about the Bitmart listing, and a lot of people are mainly excited because the redistribution bonus. People are saying that it's going to be guaranteed on this exchange. Is it actually guaranteed on Bitmod, or is that something that's we still need to find out?
That's something that I'm still talking with them about. So they said that they can do it, but like, yeah, I'm still talking with them about. And I mean, I guess we could do a community poll. We haven't said, okay, well, we're not going to do it if you can't support our tokenomics. But I mean, like, it's something that we're pushing for. So if, like, I guess if the community thinks, oh, we shouldn't do Bitmart if they can't support our tokenomics, like, we could do that. So not get on Bitmart. I still think it's a growth driver, but yeah, I mean, I'm open to suggestions or feedback on that.
Yeah, good answer. So, okay, then I already mentioned this, but I think maybe it might be a nice time to share this with the community because you already like the idea. So I asked you about, since it's on our roadmap that we plan on listing on one exchange a week, and it would be nice if we have a roadmap for our exchange listings. So do you want to just tell the community what we have planned with the roadmap?
Yeah, I think that, so we still want to be aggressive about exchanges. Like, I think the smart play here after, the whole D-Box fiasco is that we should like not commit to an exchange a week. I think that we should push our Bitmart exchange and see how that plays out for us. I don't want to go and spend 50K on Bitmart and then 75K for like Whitebit, which Whitebit I think is like the next like really good exchange for us to get on. That's like an insane amount of money. I don't want to go spend 125 grand for it to like us not to see the results. Like, I would much rather spend 125 grand pumping up the DApp. Like that feels a lot more certain to me. So again, I am very optimistic that we will see really good results from a Bitmart listing. But so yeah, so I don't want to commit to one a week until again we see like, okay, Bitmart played out really well. Let's go to MXC or we've started talking. Yeah, we've started talking to MXC. Yeah, I just want to make sure that again we're spending our money wisely. So like, yeah, when we said that we'll do one a week, like we said this is subject to like, maybe it does or doesn't work out, but yeah, so far the one a week, like at least our first one didn't play out the way that we had hoped.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. So yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much all from me. Yeah. If there's anyone else that has any other questions.
Awesome. If not, if not, we have this giveaway for some telescopes. Like, again, we're trying to think outside the box, let's see, what was something that was unique that we did? The billboards, that played out. We'll see how this giveaway plays out. We'll be doing daily drops for a telescope on Amazon. Should work for people international and not